Who gets the first one? Little guy. You don't believe in ladies first. We gotta give Sophie a good one. Sophie gets her fry. You guys enjoy those. Okay. Feeding time. Feed me more. Yo, welcome to Feeding Time. The big guy Ryback here, Sin City. And I've got Sophie and the little guy with me. Sophie making an appearance on this video. Hi, Sophie. Say hi to everyone. Hi, everyone. Little guy back there. And just took him for a little car ride. I had to go get a coffee and Mr. Beast Burger today. I've never had Mr. Beast Burger. So today, for my cheat meal for the week, they have Impossible burgers. They're different styles. I got two Karl style Impossible burgers, no cheese. And then I've got two orders of these and crinkle cut seasoned fries I'm gonna dig into here. And yeah, I remember the meal feels a little light. And that's what she said. It's and I got it and I took the picture. I'll show you. I'm really excited over the bread, the sourdough. It looks like bun bread type. The Impossible patty and grilled onions. Thank God it came with the caramelized grilled onions, because otherwise they would have really put no effort into this. This is a pretty overwhelmingly positive food channel, but I wanted ketchup, and there was something else that's missing off of this, and but I really wanted. Oh, you know what? There's ketchup in the bag for the fries, so I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna put a little ketchup on this, because otherwise this would absolutely just suck ass. And I'm still actually think I would like it, but I've heard everyone say, eat Mr. Beast Burger, eat Mr. Beast Burger. And you know, I don't know, first impressions, I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna probably be pretty good, but I feel like it's just, there's other things on there. There were other styles, but it's feeding time. We're going to dig in. Got a lot going on. I'm starving. I got to do a big conditioning day again today. A lot going on. We'll talk about a little bit of that, but feeding time. I'll give you guys some fries. They get fries. You guys want some fries when I get to them? Little guy, you guys help with the ratings. Be seeing a little. Sophie, you guys, come here. Sophie, who has French fries? Yeah, Daddy has French fries. Sophie, show your face for the YouTube algorithm. Maybe they'll actually let people know when I do fucking videos. Oh no, don't get them started. Napkins. Never forget the napkins. My bite marks certify that I'm human. Not bad. I do like the sourdough. The only problem with these places is they don't go all out. They don't have a vegan cheese, which is so readily accessible and available. Vegan mayonnaise you can buy anywhere now. I can make vegan mayonnaise. It's very simple. These places that have regular food have not caught up to understanding that if you provide full vegan options, you will increase your business. Oh yeah, still good though. The Impossible patty on it is very good, but I will say it is not as much as I would like for I think it was like almost $12 a burger individual. I would expect that to be a little bit bigger. Try some of these fries, guys. Huh? Oh, they know. You guys know. Who gets the first one? Little guy. You don't believe in ladies first. We gotta give Sophie a good one. Sophie gets her a fry. You guys enjoy those. Okay. We share on the channel. They got 10 stars. They're not as hot. They're not hot from the drive from where we had to go. But they're still good. What's wrong, Sophie? You want another one? Fine. Here, little guy. Come here. Come here, big boy. Good boy. They love their fries. They both now stick their little heads out the window on the drive. Cracks me up. Even it's hot out today, too. Vegas is getting hot. Sucks. My dad's dog, I got him, her name's Secret. She's like a little rump pit bull. Such a beautiful little dog. She's 11 years old. I got her next door. They're not where my dad lives now. He used to have these neighbors. And I was on the road, and this was 2012 in WWE. Our dog, Roxy, got cancer, and luckily, when I got home, she waited for me to get home before we took her in. Like, she was with me for many years, and it sucks I was gone wrestling for so long and wasn't with her for a good part of her life. Outside of coming back to see her, it really bothers me, which is why I make it up with them, I feel like. But she, it was in the middle of the summer. End of the summer, but it was hot as hell, 110, 115, 117 some days. And they actually owned Secret, who wasn't Secret at the time. Had her living outside in really bad conditions. And they were a bunch of like druggies supposedly living there. And I saw, my dad told me about it, and I go, why don't you call, or haven't you done anything? And then Roxy passed away, and I go, Shira, we had at the time, who's since, rest in peace, Shira, who from cancer passed away. We're right around 12 years old is that mark with them, with the pit bulls, with us anyways. And so I just went over there and knocked on the door, and they didn't answer. And the back gate was unlocked, and I had Secret came over, and I have the video of it actually. Just so happy to see me, and just was like, they had like a bunch of like debris out in the backyard, all dirt. She was like lying under all this junk to try to stay cool. So I just took her, and I went and wrote a note. And I put a note on their door saying who I was, and that I didn't agree with the living conditions for their dog, and that I brought her inside, and that I wanted her, and I would do whatever it would take to take her off of their hands, because they didn't want her, and she was abused, by the way, as well, which is, she was very scared, and she still is to this day to a degree at times. And luckily they happened to be wrestling fans, and they knew me, and they just asked for an 8x10 to take their dog that I'd already taken. And and I know that could be your, like, you shouldn't take someone's dog, but it was bad, and I'm not doing it justice telling. Like, it was, if animal control, they would have taken her right away. She had cancer last year, though. Stomach on her like where her nipples were, and they removed it, but they weren't able to remove all of it, and it looks like it's coming back, not just a little bit under a year later, and it looks like, I think it's spreading. But she's in really good shape and good health, and she eats really good. My dad I got him to switch her to the food that, like, kind of we give Sophie and little guy, and she had to get blood work done. We're waiting to see when it comes back, which I have no doubt that I think the cancer is probably spreading, but I think she has no signs of anything outside of, he said sometimes she doesn't eat as much, but that is the beginning, kind of, that's how it starts. And like Shiva went on chemo and it didn't work well after, like, it made it, you know, so I don't know if we're going to go that route, and just, we'll see when it comes back, and then probably let her live out, you know, the remaining time, and see how long, and got her on some good stuff, and see if, you know, maybe get a year, I don't know, maybe more. But as of now, she's in really good condition, so just sucks seeing your dogs, you know. So I brought her over yesterday to see Sophie. She hasn't seen them in a long time. Sophie, because I haven't had her around. My dad has another dog that's really hyper. Little guy loves her. She's a big, strong pit bull, Daisy. But I can't have her around Sophie because of her back. Ah, shit. Good thing I'm home. Huge thing of ketchup just all over my pants. All down the inner leg. Son of a gun. Damn it. I'm gonna do conditioning at home, so that's all right. Got a shower right after that anyways. A lot going on. It's unfortunate, Cody Rhodes injury. Horrible timing for him. Never is any good timing with that, but I watched the majority, or the last half of that, the Hell in a Cell, and that's something he could be very proud of for the rest of his life, because going out there and wrestling with an injury like that, and you know, they do things, and I don't know, I'm not there, so I can't, but I would imagine, based off what I know and what I've seen, and I've wrestled with broken ribs, cracked ribs, and broken my foot, and finished the match with my foot dangling. So I know a thing or two about, like, you know, this stuff. But they have lidocaine, I believe, you can inject, which I remember when I had my rib stuff, they had to inject lidocaine into me right before the match. And there were a couple matches that didn't kick in, which was the most painful matches I've ever wrestled. It's funny, I actually had broken ribs wrestling Punk. He never had broken ribs. And so it always makes me laugh on how everything has always just been so altered. But not about me on this one. Cody, though, even if they were able to inject him with lidocaine, which I would imagine you would get to get through it, even though you're going to still be in a lot of pain, it helps. And it doesn't make it just is a little, it would make it just slightly less unbearable than it probably already was. But maybe he didn't either, because I don't know. But I just know that's something that would probably be offered for a short-term solution to get through it, you know. Incredible how he was able to pull that off. And I thought a very good match. Very, very good match. And Seth deserves all the credit in the world too, because I've always loved wrestling Seth. Great guy. but I'm feeling really good. I'm in very good shape. And as I've stated all along, I just continue to do the work, kind of in the shadows with everything going on, an entirely different route. And this is going to get wrapped up. And I always get my way, because I just tell the truth, and I fight the good fight. Oh, man. Done. Oh, you guys wanted to know. Well, I gave you 2 out of the first one, so that's like 1 out of each box. I'll give you guys some chicken when we get inside. You got your little cut-up chicken in there, okay? I didn't realize he's over there looking at me, thinks I'm a real asshole now. He didn't give me fries out of the second box. They're very needy dogs. Man, that ketchup stain really bothers me, little guy. All right, that was the Mr. Beast burger, which I had never even heard of up until not that long ago. Supposedly they're enormous, so huge. The dude's super successful that did it, so kudos to him for finding in a business that is oversaturated, right, with a ton of competitors in the burger industry. But it's good to see that they have a vegan option, and they have a lot of vegetarian options on there. You can make them vegan with that. And that was Karl's Impossible Burger on the sourdough bread. It was very, very good, and the fries were really good. I think it would have been a little better, a little hotter, but that's my fault for driving with it. So that's not going to get knocked for anything on that. I would like it to see for the money. I think that was 30 something overall. That two burgers and 2 fries. I would have liked to get a little more bang for my buck. And I think most people would want that, a little bigger portions, a little larger on the fries, and a little more on the burger, a little more Impossible Burger. I would have liked to seen maybe some more options with add-ons for the burger. I think they can make those definitely improve. You know, there's vegan bacon. There's so many different ways you can make these things, so much more, but these places have to commit to it on that. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give the burger a 9.2 and the fries a 9. So not horrible by any means, but lower than what I give most of the other stuff, because I do think there's quite a bit of room for improvement. But they were good still with that. And it's, if you go in person, and next time I'll try some other things, I'll probably add on a few more things, and knowing what the portion size. They did have some other ones that were more expensive, so maybe those portions were bigger. I would hope so, but then again, maybe not. That seemed very basic to me for the amount being spent. That's about it, though. Not horrible though by any means. It was still really good, and I definitely want to try some other things there. So not a lost cause by any means. And with that, guys, I think that's about it. Sophie, little guy, anything else you want to show your face for the people at home? These live forever. I could watch this when I'm like 95 years old. Huh? I love you. Okay, they don't want to be back in. Check out my Feed Me More Nutrition, guys, over on feedmemore.com. You can save 20% with discount code FeedingTime20, FeedingTime20, over on feedmemore.com. We have the Ryback merch all on there. We've got all the different supplements, 13 different supplements, and I'm waiting back. I just was going over more website reviews. Website is not ready yet. I've requested more changes so that this thing is being done right when the new website launches. But a lot of good on the horizon, and I feel really, really strong and healthy. My shoulder is doing as great as it ever done, and my therapist is back in working this week, and we're going to be going into overtime. And but I'm moving weights that I have not moved in a long time, and doing pull-ups on my own again. And it's all the hard work has paid off over all these years, and you know, sharing the story of what's going on. And as I've always said, though, and then #hungry, And if you believe in something and you believe in yourself and you know the truth, it is, and I've been tested surely, and it has made me even stronger with people coming at you and wanting to believe certain narratives and certain things. But as long as you individually know the truth, and you know what you're working for, and you know what you're capable of, and you truly believe in yourself and believe in the cause of what you are doing, you never give up on yourself. You never give in, and you never back down. And you have to be willing, and this is something that I've stuck to, you have to be willing to lose it all. If you want to really truly, and it's not like with quotes, not everything applies to everything, but there's times and situations in your life where you have to be willing to lose it all or to risk it all. And again, you want to try to take calculated risk, but when you believe in something, and a lot of that is getting your mindset right and keeping your mindset strong in times that it can be easier to be weak. And and not this whole time, I've never got caught up in drugs or alcohol. I do my little red wine once a week for balance, but you just see, you know what I mean? You could just see the path a lot of people take when they fall off. And I've just stayed busy, and I've grown my business and done these things to give myself time to get physically where I knew I could get. And I've been very blessed to get there. But this could be applied to any of you with something if you believe in, and I'm not perfect by any means, but you gotta have that belief in yourself, and it starts right here. And things don't always go as planned, and you got to make adjustments along the way, but that's all part of the hungry mindset. And like I've said, I've had a beautiful opportunity to prove my mindset in various ways. So hopefully this is going to be really cool looking back at this over the upcoming years with everything, and very proud of everything, and looking forward to what the future holds. So that's about it, guys. That's about it. And until we feed again, stay hungry, my friends. Feed me more. Thank you guys very much for watching this Feed Me More TV episode. To check out my podcast, The Ryback Show and the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report, please support us over at Patreon, patreon.com/Ryback. We have 2 different tiers available over there for both those shows. Feed Me More Nutrition available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. All first-time buyers can save 25% on the website with discount code SAVE25. And for all personal videos from yours truly, cameo.com/TheBigGuyRyback. Thank you guys again. Love you very much. Get hungry, stay hungry, be more. Feed me more.